It's supposed to be that far in.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to Rose Play Presents episode 57, the Limited Run Games press conference for 2018 of E3. As always, we're your hosts, Ori Moonrose and Saul Wildfire. And so here on Rose Play Presents, we do things a bit differently. Instead of having our seasons and our episodes that go along with it, which is 3 special episodes, every episode's a special episode. Consider us like your favorite TV show gets a TV-made movie or even makes it big time to the movies. That's what we are. Here, anything can happen from burping, from interviews with content creators and game developers, closed betas, E3 press conferences or press conferences in general, Adama's Review Corner, podcasts, anything. Today we're focusing on E3 2018 still as we near close to the end. After this one we'll have 3 press conferences left with a few special episodes on what we thought about stuff in general. Now, we're about to start the Limited Run Games press conference, which was the one press conference we did not get to see. So we don't know what to expect. So like you guys, we're blind going into this one. So let's go ahead and get started.
Rated RP2M.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Limited Run Games press conference for E3 2018, broadcasting live from the Limited Run Auditorium in Apex, North Carolina.
Host. Yep, he's running late.
And now, introducing our hosts, Josh Fairhurst and Douglas Bogart.
That's weird. Yes, I believe so. So is this another digital revolver?
You mean Revolver Digital?
Or Revolver Digital?
I'm Josh Fairhurst, the co-founder and CEO of Limited Run Game.
And I'm Douglas Bogart, co-founder and COO. Get hyped, everybody!
Get hyped, everybody.
Well, I hate to say this, but if this is going to be another
First
revolver,
up, I'd like to start by
this
thanking
one's doing much
everyone
better
who came
already.
out to attend today. When we started out, we never thought we'd be filling up auditoriums with people excited for our releases. And of course, thank you to everyone
the all but
online
2
who's
people?
watching. Before we get to the section of the show where we announce upcoming releases and other shocking reveals, I'd like to talk a
wish your
little
mic
bit
was a bit
about
higher,
what
though.
we do for those in the audience that don't already know what we do. After that, I want to take a
I can
look
at
to the
least hear
past
them
at what's been
enough if I
accomplished
concentrate.
since we got started back in the fall of 2015.
Actually, even the
Limited
cardboard
Run Games
people are
is a
missing.
publisher that releases
They
small
said they had a
single
full
issue print
auditorium, and that's a
typically
lie.
in the 2 to 10,000 copy range of previously released digital-only titles, but we make those physical. We do this because one day, all of these digital games will be
he's not
removed
there.
from
He's
the
repeating
servers they
himself.
currently reside on.
Huh.
These games
That guy to the
deserve
left?
physical preservation,
Right.
and you,
You
the
have a little
players,
glitch and then he starts
deserve
repeating
permanent
himself.
ownership. To date,
He's not
we've
even
produced
there.
over
The guy to the left is
160
not even
physical
there.
game releases.
So it must be a
We
pre-recorded
started out
because
with
the other guy
standard
couldn't
edition
make it.
Vita and PlayStation 4
Yeah.
packages.
Look!
But we gradually
Doing the
added
same thing
collector's
again.
editions, final soundtracks, PC
He like
games,
glitches
and
and
other
starts
types
doing the
of
same
goodies
thing
to our
over
lineup.
again and wipes his mouth.
This
puts it in
year,
his
we've
pocket.
added another new
Interesting.
platform
Good catch,
on our
good
regular
catch.
schedule,
I did not actually
the
see
Nintendo
that.
Switch.
He keeps glitching. See?
Starting out with Terrible Toy Box's
Why?
fantastic adventure game, Thimbleweed Park.
He's literally a pre-recorded thing.
Now that the company-related backstory is done,
Wait,
let's
did
get
the
the
other
show
guy's
started
shirt just
with our
change?
first of many highly requested games. You may
Yeah.
have noticed our drive to the stage at the start of the show, But in this Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
yeah, yeah,
exclusive,
he's glitching now,
you'll be doing
too.
an entirely different kind of drive.
He literally glitched. Like, literally, he was like doing something. Golf Story?
Oh my gosh.
Why does this look fun?
Because it's an actual golf thing.
This reminds me of the Mario Tennis that was on the Game Boy Advance. That was amazing.
Oh wow.
We can mow?
I guess so.
Okay, wallet, take my money. I think I love this game. Of course, this year.
Welcome to the stage, Limited Run's Shadi El Haddad.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look, he's going forward on it.
Hope you're all looking forward to
He's
Golf
2D.
Story. This next game was in the works for years
Yeah, I
and
have
years.
a feeling they have a background or they're messing with it or something.
Or they're digital.
Luckily,
Yeah.
you won't have to wait that long to get a
They
copy
probably
of it in
are.
your hands. Let's take a look at developer
They're like
Joachim
digitized.
Sandberg's debut release on PS4 and Vita.
Either way, if they're doing a skit bit, it's doing way better than Devolver did.
Were you calling it Revolver?
I was calling it Revolver. It's
Devolver.
Devolver.
I was gonna say, I thought you called it Revolver Digital.
To be fair, some people might have thought they needed a revolver in there. So all their games look like Super NES graphics,
Yeah.
which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, look at Oxenfree. That turned out to be like probably one of the most amazing games I've played in a while.
Everyone started to find the older type.
Yeah. I guess limited run, right? Hey, look at me. I mean, look at me! I can punch a wall. I am a man! It does a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I was thinking Mega Man personally, but now that you do mention Mario, I definitely do see Mario a little bit too. The bosses for sure. The end. Iconolast? I like it looked interesting.
Welcome to the stage, Emily Zielinski.
Next up, we have our two spine-tingly-dingly horror games from Polish developer Bloober Team.
That's a dog.
The first one will be launching on PS4, the second on Switch, both releasing during our Spooky Games month in
Isn't
October.
this supposed to be horror? Observer.
Lazarski, you there?
Apparently it's coming out in
Dispatch,
July.
an emergency here.
Can anyone hear me?
The year is 2084. If they told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them.
That became like garbage?
KPD? Anyone in there? I am what they fear. A corporate tool of oppression. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they call me. To access you. To gather evidence. To dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of you. My name is Daniel Ozetsky.
And this is my
I'm
story.
an observer.
I'm the observer.
Actually, I feel like this is on Xbox already.
This house is absolutely amazing. How about that smile?
Oh, Layers of Fear.
That's what we're gonna do.
That is one of the games. They're the ones who do it?
By now.
I guess so.
It said it's getting a physical release.
It's time to get to work.
In October.
Hello? Yes, speaking.
Yeah, this one was good so far.
Ugly.
Well, minus that room that I don't know if we were supposed to go to or not that Firma locked us.
So that's what
But, you know, we weren't trying to beat it, we were just trying it out.
The clock struck 1. The horror ran down.
Alright, so Layers of Fear is getting a physical release. This was the one we were trying to remember too when you were asking me that one game. And I was like, I know what it is, but I can't think of the name.
I don't know how you
Well, you couldn't remember it either. So.
Yeah, I know. I meant.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah.
Now it said about October, so that's interesting. Makes sense though, Halloween.
Introducing to the stage, Brian Gay.
I thought they said Brian Gay. I was like, I think they said Brian something, and I just heard Gay, but nope.
This ultraviolet rhythm game just takes coming down the pipe a bit more literally.
I love how they just left the car there.
What the heck?
Thumper. Physical release coming July 20th on PS4. Whoa. Looks psychedelic. Oh, PlayStation VR's most anticipated game.
Oh my god.
So, all-out fever drum.
Whoa.
25 awards and nominations, so it must have been good enough. That's a little disturbing. I think so, it looks like it. Stop, Captain, stop.
I've been waiting to confirm this one for a very long time, and I'm sure many of you out there have as well. This will be our first localization project, and we'll be bringing it to PS4 and Vita. It brings me great joy to finally announce this, and I hope you're just as excited as me.
I didn't know the Vita was still a thing at this point in America. House Fata Morgana, but it's coming out the first quarter of 2019. This feels like an RPG.
Feels like a Final Fantasy.
That's what I was feeling. Well, as you saw with Life is Strange, I play these for the story. Yeah, but just because those look realistic, don't mean the gameplay is.
Oh, I hate the short hair.
I feel like everybody has white hair. Or blonde. Belle. So everybody else has got these different names. What's your name? If they ever told you that the man was trying to keep you down, you found him. Nope, not even gonna attempt it. Thank you, because I was not gonna attempt that. Okay, better. Nope, take it back. It looks like it's you on vampires. Yeah, because I can't really read this up yet. A gothic suspense story. The only problem is that I want to see gameplay. I mean, I understand it's coming out the first quarter of 2019, so they have plenty of time to show off the gameplay. I guess it interests me a little bit, especially since it's a story. But
Reintroducing to the stage, Douglas Bowman.
well, thank you, Jealous Single, for joining the Rose Play group. It's much
This
appreciated.
next set of games is for a group of fans who made us into what we are today. We chose Breach and Clear, our only Vita console exclusive, as our pilot release, partially because of the nature of the Vita fan base. Vita fans are true.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're even there. It's either they're behind a green
me announced
screen,
this batch of games we're putting out only on the
or
Vita. I'd like to
literally they pre-recorded themselves.
I think it is some sort of green screen or something.
Oh.
Okay.
You just brought a Vita? With a shotgun?
I'm a Vita with a shotgun.
Oh, God, yeah, point at me, you dick! He shot me!
First up, this pair of Cyberpunk games is from the same universe. Let's check it out.
Oh.
Boy, they're showing a lot of games, though.
Yeah.
Neo San Francisco,
Okay,
2064 AD. The world is on the cusp of a new form of intelligence, and only you are capable of uncovering the truth behind it all. Turing, the world's first sapient machine. Jess Mees, a hybrid's rights lawyer.
That looks like
Pete's
Pete's
on her
wife
shoulder.
in Goof Troop.
Lexi Rivers, longtime friend.
That looks
and
like a guy,
disenfranchised NSFPD detective. Tomcat, an ace hacker
Yeah,
with
sure,
a
I'll go with that.
mysterious past. Your investigation takes you down the mean streets of Neo San Francisco. Who do you believe? Who can you trust?
So it's LA Noir.
Crisscrossing this cyberpunk
Like Duvall.
world leads you to the biggest secret of them all.
And who do you trust?
Read
The one who's
only
not taking the
memories,
top off
a
the
new
track.
cyberpunk adventure.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Alright.
Okay.
In for a buck, in for a pound. Valhalla?
Yeah.
Physical release June 29th. Means this game should already be out. This cat is gonna destroy all our wires. Yeah, don't you mow at me. I know what you're trying to do. Oh. Alright. Much better. Yeah, like almost all their games, except for 2 of them so far, have been like really old graphics. True. Oh. You know, I was just completely ignoring that. Like, I was watching the picture, waiting for them to talk.
I was like, okay, that's quite a mile away.
Remember, you're brand new game. We don't tell you anything about it. Wah! I think that is. It is. Cyberpunk. I don't know what to say. Except maybe. Probably.
Oh. Time to show off one last Vita exclusive, bouncing its way into our lineup this year. If there are any children in the audience, time to cover your face, but peek through your fingers. Let's see what's on the menu.
Well, I guess partial nudity must be why they want young kids to turn away. Okay, now this is Bon Ford. Okay, now this does look like an anime. I was just gonna say that, like it looks like some type of music game. Actually, this kind of looks cool.
They're making food.
Well, I think that's why the stuff. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Holy! Oh, nope, there's the partial nudity. Holy crap! You get to make food and see boobs. I'm not sure who this is geared towards.
Reintroducing to the stage, Josh Fairhurst.
Ah. Anyway.
That's enough for the Vita right now. Let's look at what else is coming up on the Switch. And now, to begin
Yeah,
the
the
Switch.
They don't even look like his real legs.
I don't know if they. Oh no. Now what? Oh, it's the Switch. Okay, now see, this is how you do a big festival. I'm not gonna say it's great.
But it's definitely better
Yeah. I feel like they're perfectly
Using
making
the
fun
power
of
of
it.
the Nintendo Switch, I'm about to make a very special announcement. This next game we're about to show you is available right now for pre-order on our website, www.limitedrungames.com. Don't stop watching. We've got plenty more to show. Just go ahead and open up the second tab on your monitor that you currently have dedicated to live E3 hot takes from your favorite influencers and content mavens, and go check it out. Now, without further ado,
We cut you off. Open world. Release date now. Temple of Cyrus, Zelda. Yeah, Zelda. Zelda, Temple of Cyrus. Let's play this. A Tomb Raider and a Zelda, for sure. Monster and Uncharted 2. Did I first switch? That is true.
wow, I can't wait to pre-order that one.
Wow, I'm really
Ladies and
looking
gentlemen,
forward to that
available
one.
right now on our e-commerce website, limitedrungames.com. Now, it's important to note that this release was published by our friends at FDG Games. It is not part of the Limited Run Games collection, but we've assisted in releasing this game as a distributor. So this game will be available as an open pre-order for the next month. The first 5,000 copies that sell will be ready to ship in the next 2 weeks. And any copies sold beyond that will be manufactured to demand, and that will be the entire run. So if you want a copy of Oceanhorn for the Nintendo Switch to add to your physical collection, go ahead and get one now.
The one guy
The
sipping
stage,
tea.
Justin
What's
O'Kake.
going on? Justin O'Kake. I thought that was the next game, honestly.
The next two Switch announcements we have to make
So
are
did
ones
I,
that
so
have
it's
in
fucking,
part
like,
been cooked up
wiggling
in
out
our
of
own
there.
in-house development studio. Occasionally, we'll get our hands
Yeah,
dirty
yeah,
on
he was
developers'
winning.
games and platforms, but they don't have the resources to do so
He was
themselves.
doing the worm standing
Here's
down.
one many of you may be familiar with, now revealed on Switch for the first time.
Oh, the Boyd Games. I at least know them. They're the ones that do the Community Saves the World and, the Brave, whatever. Cosmic Star Hero. Oh, yeah, okay. I've been playing, Community Saves the World again lately. And, that was one of the games that were, that they were talking about in the say, the Void games has a lot of comedy and pop references in their games, so I would definitely give this one a shot myself. No, I would definitely say for people who like RPGs or games that have humor like Deadpool, that's fourth wall breaking, the Void games is definitely one to try out. Definitely looks like an RPG. There's a nice punk music drawn to it. Huh. I'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Coming onto the stage, Kurt Hussein.
At least he's running to it.
Next
apparently the girls like him.
But today, we are going to be revealing its release date.
Apparently he's also very new.
Limited Run CFO, Ben Moore. Ben has been a great help in keeping our finances in order and looking for investment opportunities. Today, he'll be helping us announce their release date.
Hey man, anything I can do to help?
He's the only one that's loud.
Awesome. Now stand right there, and let's get this started.
Right here?
Perfect. Now stand still.
He's the first person I could understand. And they had to kill him off.
Oldest trick in the book. If you haven't already guessed it, it's time to announce the digital and physical release dates for Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition on Switch.
Oh, Night Trap?
From Streaming Villains. The
Oh,
digital
God.
release
Now
will be
all
live
that
on the
game
eShop
is?
soon, and our physical release will be out for sale in July. Moving on from our internal porting efforts, let's look at another Switch game from our partners at Playtonic.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Well, I can understand that. Oh, Yooka-Laylee! Come to Nintendo Switch. I'll just get it for Xbox, though. But it's released physically. It is. What it actually is Ben is really the developers or whatnot. They got screwed, I guess, by Microsoft or something, some of them did. Supposedly, so they created their own company, they did a fundraiser, and made this game. It's basically, well, it kind of looks like Donkey Kong, too. And Mario a little bit. Yeah, they do. But basically, the game is mostly, you're like trying to stop a corporation from ruining the world. Yeah. That's another fun thing. Actually, this is one of the games I wanted to get along with. I wanted Lucky Stick. It's not correct. Yes, on Switch too. I mean, you can kind of tell it's Banjo-Kazooie a little bit because even the title looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Playtonic. That's what the people who got canned from Rare called themselves, if I'm correct.
Oh.
Which means Square Swing
Spreading onto the
Square
stage,
Enix did something
it's
similar.
Pete
I don't
Miles.
think they got canned. I think they left for creative differences. But a few people from Square Enix left and formed another company that I can show you after. Before you go. Yep, this is what I was thinking.
I know I heard the beat, but then right when they started that.
This modern classic is a masterpiece in its own right, and since its initial incarnation released in 2008, has inspired countless other games due to its challenge and timeless mechanics.
I can kind of hear him.
Chances are, this game will only ever be topped by its upcoming sequel. You're going to want to hold on to your seats and make sure you don't get lost now because the walls are shit.
Wait, did he just say the walls are shit?
I think so.
Shouldn't I put my feet up instead? Because I don't want to step in it. Spelunker. Enjoy endless adventures.
Impossible, I thought, as I peered through the brush. Buried under the earth was a forest so lush, filled with flora and fauna, in pits large and small. If not for my chute, I'd have died from a fall. Dodging frogs, I descended, the jungle grew dark. I found a lit torch, but it soon lost its spark. Surrounded by darkness, resigned to my fate, my very last bomb revealed an escape. I emerged in a market filled with grumpy old men, hawking wares of all kinds in their clandestine den. One had a wrapped box and I couldn't resist. In my hurried excitement, I opened the gift. Next thing I knew, they were shooting at me.
It wasn't just me.
Make sure to pay first when you play Spelunky.
Oh, Spelunky. It's hard to see when we've got a title thing in our way. Somebody once told me. Oh!
Welcome onto the stage, Sarah Elliott.
We've got just a few more games to show you today. Created by developers Magnetic Realms and Xseed, we have an old-school action-adventure game inspired by Commodore 64 and Amiga platformers from the early 90s.
Good question, but I think she just said people like Conquer 64. Exile's End, which kind of looks like a Metroid Castlevania game. I know we're supposed to have Metroidvania, but this seriously almost looks like it. I suppose it might be fun to play, though. So he's going to apparently just throw grenades in his upper half. Oh, you have a gun? Anyone out there? I don't know. Someone blew me in too, so I guess. No. Bad. I clearly have the title and in my name. Of course I'm not going to.
Coming in right at the last minute for E3, we have another Japanese title for PlayStation 4 and Vita. This game was heavily inspired by tribute game Scott Pilgrim game. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim? Or did I hear that wrong?
I have no idea. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, it's hard to hear them.
I zoned out for a second.
You zoned out. Phantom Breaker Battleground. Huh. Bigger punch than before. In Japanese right now. Okay. Well, I think it's supposed to be bottle that to Scott Pilgrim. So if that's true, then yeah, this one's amazing. Yeah, in the Scott Pilgrim one there was. Crap, I can't remember her name now.
I don't know. I'm gonna remember it's Queen.
This game got announced at E3 last year, and it's my pleasure to finally get a release date. I hope everyone stops being salty on my Twitter mentions after this, so I can have my social media
I don't
sanctuary
remember
back.
either. I know there was knives.
Ty, please, something.
Something like that.
I have no idea. I forgot.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen that one.
I know I've heard of Queer Kai or something somewhere.
Sultan Sanctuary, physical release coming August for PS4. I don't really see much Xbox love though this time around.
Nah, a whole bunch of PlayStation and
Vita and Switch. The Layers of Fear and whatnot had already come out there. And I think Observer already does exist. I mean, I guess this just gives reason to buy other systems.
Yeah. Wasn't sure we have to
That's this. Really, it's Dark. This reminds me of Dark Souls in 2D. Interesting. Yeah, we got that before.
Yeah!
At least they're trying.
If you're like me and you remember the glory days of the
They
Xbox
have a
Live
lot more
Arcade
than
on
that.
Xbox
Devolver.
360, it felt like there was a fresh new indie game being released on the platform every other week. This game was one of my personal favorites from the era, and it brings me a lot of satisfaction to announce that it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, and it will get a physical release from none other than Limited Run Games. Like Iconoclast, which was announced earlier, this game is also largely...
Yeah, I really can't
of a
talk too
single
much when they're
developer's
talking
flavor
because
of
I
God.
can't hear them.
Please take a look.
Like, I have to talk during the trailers.
This realm has fallen to fade. We dare not even ask for a hero, for no
Just an
creature
Elysian
should suffer
tale.
so.
Okay, I have heard of this one.
Broken
I think it's already out for, or I think there was a prequel or
He
something.
leads the
for
greatest
Xbox.
army our world has ever known, spilling innocent blood. Even now, I sense their footsteps as they march ever closer.
There is a legend, the oldest of Elysian tales. It speaks of a warrior who wields that very blade. You, Dust, will turn the tide.
Who named their kid Dust?
No pressure or anything.
Come on. Dust pretty much has it all. Fabulously excellent.
You will be tested, Dust.
And to capture the
An army of
concept of
thousands
discovery.
stands before us, and they've never been defeated.
Not enough good things to be
Let's
said
not keep
about
them
it.
waiting.
Looks fun. Looks unique and different too, not like most of the games that at least played on any of the shows. One game isn't hard to get into.
Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
I remember everything.
And
it changes nothing!
So they spike the difficulty to make the
Did
game
not
last
know?
long.
You possess a rare gift. Never
A
have
beautiful
I seen
pen
it
love
before.
letter to fans of the Metroidvania subgenre. Okay. Just for the Switch, but still looks good.
And now, to close out our ceremonies, let's welcome back one more time, Josh and Douglas.
Thank you to everyone for coming out. And don't forget, we'll
God.
be doing a live Q&A session on
You're
the
gonna live
stream in
yourself
just
again?
a few minutes. Please enjoy the rest of your E3. And don't forget that Ubisoft's press conference begins at the top of the hour. If you'd like to catch up with our boy, Yi
Oh, so Limited Run
and his
happened
gang
first.
to see what they've been up to.
Oh,
you
well.
may even catch a look at Ubisoft Dreamboat Patrice
Well, we
de
didn't know
Soleil.
about him, so.
But before we leave, we're going to show you just one more thing.
Will you stop shooting at me? This time I was prepared, but he hit me the first.
Hi. My name is Eddie. I need your help.
Hi, Eddie. Wait, Double Switch 25th? Why do I think I know this game? Well, I guess it doesn't care.
It really does not.
Stay tuned for Q&A. No.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah. Zarin is gone. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for it to switch to the Q&A. Which will skip, yep. Well, at least they're real this time. And I saw a crotch. Did not want to see that. We're just going to go to the end.
How about Super Mario Brothers?
There, we'll watch the last few
drop in the bucket
seconds.
for Sony, so it's kind of a hard issue.
Just because I don't really want to be talking when there's a bunch of people in front of us.
Ruining the carpet, Andy.
He does.
Anyways, yeah, so we really want to put out everybody.
You must be psyched about the PlayStation 1.
Alright, everybody wave.
Yeah.
Thanks,
guys.
Bye. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
At least.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that was interesting.
Yeah.
So, what were your thoughts on the limited run games conference?
Well, I mean, I have to say that I'm not much for RPGs, but I did like a lot of them. A lot of them looked really interesting.
They did.
Fun, at least.
As was the press conference, somewhat.
Yeah, the digital was kind of funny to watch. A lot more funny than the
Yeah.
Psycho over there. But
The Psycho over there. I didn't even realize she was over there either.
yeah, much funnier than her. But
Yeah, no, definitely.
she just kind of made me want to send her to a psych ward.
Well, to be fair, she got killed at the end and rebuilt into Robo Bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, I know a lot of them weren't RPGs, but some were. I'm not going to say I liked every one of their games. Like that Bartender one was iffy, and there's a few that were. There's that one that I really don't know about because they didn't show much, the vampire one. Then there's Yooka-Laylee, the Layers of Fear, even though that game already exists.
Yeah.
There were some neat RPG ones. Like I said, the Zoid guys, I forgot the company's name, but they literally do pop reference culture, jokes, and fourth wall breaks.
Yeah.
So, Void Games? I don't know. It's a Void, that's it. So I'm actually, would be looking forward to that one. Otherwise, the RPGs were interesting. Their whole conference was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely they tried. I mean, I'm not going to say Devolver didn't try, but I felt like these guys tried and made it look like they were trying to make fun of themselves.
But what did Devolver have, really? Like, 3 games?
3 games.
And only one that actually interests me, I think.
And that's not including the games that they didn't show off at the press conference. There were a few more. Like Serious Sam, which is a first-person shooter that's up to the 4th one. But they didn't show that.
Yeah.
So what would you rate this one?
7.
A 7? See, I can agree with you on that. Originally I was thinking a 10. The only well, let me explain why first. It was because most of the games did look interesting. I'm not saying a 10 makes it better than the other conferences we've seen. I'm judging it on its own because this was in a whole nother class.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to rate it a 10 because even though the games were fun, they tried, the volume was a big issue for me.
Yeah, definitely the volume. But I guess anyone else could have probably turned it up, though.
They could have. If it wasn't for the fact that I'd be afraid of feedback. I mean, we're already running at 66 volume.
Yeah.
Anymore, and it'd start backlagging, and ugh.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to say the volume wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And so that's going to bring me down to about an 8. That and the fact that there were a few games that were repeats, even though they were still enjoyable ones, like Layers of Fear, and then the one that looked interesting, but they really didn't show much on it. So all the other, I'm going to give it an 8. Does that mean that it's, it ranks higher than most of the rest of the conferences? No.
Yeah.
It might actually be, and I will say that this might be like my top 5, my 5th one.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not going to be in the top 4 or 3 or whatnot. Whatever we decide to do, if we decide to do top 3 or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But if we decide to do top 3, I'm going to say this now, that this was probably 5th. Just because they had fun, it was fun. And honestly, 38 some minutes didn't feel that long. This one felt like it went by fast.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely, and that's what brings it up to an 8. But not a 9. So I guess we can say a 7.5 for this one.
Yep.
And like I said, we're not, I don't think we're judging it from every other press conference. We're just counting this like if we were watching a random conference. This is just its rating because it's different, it's unique. And they have some good games. Alright, so, next time, we will be doing episode 58, the PC Gamer Conference, which I think is 2 hours.
Yeah.
At least we're about done.
Yeah.
This, Sony, and Nintendo. So we'll go and leave it here for now, and next time we come back, guys, the PC Gamer Conference. Until then, remember, keep gaming, never give up.
Huh.
And apparently do that because they didn't have much animation.